right, traders. Good afternoon, traders. We are back for our 3 o'clock session. That's 1500 hours. Welcome. If you're here for the first time, a warm welcome to you. You are at the right place. Let's get our disclaimer out of the way, guys. A lot of opinion here. Do not construe this as advice in any way. It's really good to be with everybody. Let's perhaps give some of the slow pokes maybe a minute or two to quickly come online, and then we'll work with what we have. All right, we'll work with what we have. Another minute or so, and then we get going. I'll see you now. All right, they seem to be coming online now. Tato, I see you. Jason, Tanya, I see you there, guys. Don't forget to like the stream. Don't forget to like the stream. It's Friday, 24th of July. And we're ready to rumble. We're ready to go. We're ready to go. Guys, there's a few charts here that I'll reset for next week. I'll be resetting some of them here with you live, so we can just see what's happening. We've had quite a bit of movement for, this week. It's been nice and, systematic. There hasn't been craziness apart from yesterday, when we had the NASDAQ and the gold price really show off and tank down. However, all the other guys that we traded, they basically moved systematically. They moved from one place to the next. And so I'll be resetting some charts here, like example, the gold price. I'll be resetting it, starting over there, and looking at what could possibly happen next week. And we'll take it from there. So if you're here for the first time, guys, a warm welcome. Once again, you are at the right place. All right, so here's the oil price now. This one I'll leave as is. We have the $91 a barrel. We literally at that place right there. We at the $91 a barrel. And this I'll be waiting for next week. Let's see if we break below that area. If we do, we know we're stepping into some good stuff for next week. All right, so I'll leave that one as is. It's pretty clear. And the reason for resetting is because I want to make it clear. That's the purpose of it, okay? That's the purpose of it. It's to make it clear, all right? So UK oil, or at least crude, we'll leave it as is. Let's go straight then to the gold price. I'm going straight to the gold price. Straight to the gold price. And let me reset this guy right here quickly. Remember, guys, I'm doing hourly frames. I'm not doing the daily frames at all. It's all hourly frames. So here we go. All right. So we know that gold has been pushing to the downside yesterday. But, I'm really seeing a lot of push to the upside, guys. To be very honest with you, I'm seeing a lot of push to the upside. And I'll show you where I'm seeing it, all right? So remember, that's the impulse that we're working with. All right, that's the impulse that we're working with right there. All right, I'll say it again. This is the impulse that I'm working with. All right. Now remember, when it comes to gold, guys, we could have gone on the daily. We could have gone on the daily. On the daily, it's interesting because, here it shows us that the gold price is still coming down. But it does not mean that we're going to we will find something like that. Why? Because look at the price range. We at $4,000 per ounce. If the gold price comes back down to this area, we're looking at 3,300. That's not realistic for us to be doing that in one day, okay? Just from there to there alone, all right? That's 5,681. It's too much, guys. All right? I'm talking, sorry, not 500, guys. So that's massive. That's a massive move there. All right? That's a massive move. From there to there is a massive move. 786. It's big. All right. So we want to try and make sure that we stay within the vicinity of being realistic. So that's why I'm doing the 1 hour and I'm working by impulse. So I have, firstly, let's first just make sure we understand impulse, anticipating price to revisit $4,091 per ounce, and then anticipating it to go back to $4,166 per ounce. Now, what's important here is, guys, is that we are definitely at a place now and above the area here. And I want to show this area to you here, okay? It's at the zero here. It's at that zero. I'm still weary of this 4,018 low. We could come back here first, okay? There's a high chance that we could come back here again. In actual fact, I'll be frank with you guys, there's another zone right here that I'm weary of. That's the gold price. So we're doing very well because we're on top of this area here. That's good. But we got to watch this very, very carefully now. Okay, we have to watch it very carefully. This is for next week. That's the gold price. So next week, 491.94. And then we have 4166.39. All right, that's on the gold there. That's on the gold, okay? Very, very big chance we could come back. It just really looks... Look how this one is struggling at that area there. Remember I said to you, we see 3 different levels, low, lower, low, lower, low. This high is struggling at the zone. Look, struggling there. You see, this did not break that area there. So at this point, I see the struggle still. I see the struggle here with gold. Everybody clear there, guys? So it doesn't mean it's going to happen right away. But I can tell you this, guys. If it does, we are ready for it. Okay, we are ready for it. Is everybody everybody clear with me, guys? Let's just make sure that everybody's tracking with me here. XAU USD. So we're waiting to see what happens. It's struggling at that impulse over there. But 4091, we can watch this one for next week. This is an hourly frame. This is an hourly frame over here. All right. Then obviously we have the NASDAQ, guys. It's now 1510. What I'm going to find interesting here, what I would love to see, okay, I would love to see what happens from NASDAQ at 3:30. I'm really looking forward to seeing what happens over there. NASDAQ at 3:30. Do we continue to the upside? Now, again, guys, this area here, for many guys, they'll consider this an M. That M pattern signals downside. That M pattern signals downside, which means we are not ready to come on top yet. Now, remember, we have this zone here, and I spoke to you about the impulses, guys. Look at this. Let's go and look at how many levels we have here. So look at this. We've got one from there. Do you see this here? We have one here. We have two. Let me just make sure. All right, we have three actually. So we have 1, 2, 3. Hold on, no, 4. Sorry, 4. So look at this. Price has not been able to move past. Look at that. See that? We came up once, giving us a fantastic movement. All right, giving us a great movement here on the top, but we never moved above there. Look at that. So this entire area here is the impulse to the downside, right? If I go to a much shorter time frame, look. There we go. So there's our high, 1. Do you see that? Correction. 2. So there's 2 there. And then we've not had a 3. Look how it's moving sideways here. It has not. We tried to go up right there, but failed. So if we had a third one here, there may have been a probability. So guys, by the look of things, we could be going down here first. We could be going down here first, guys. That's important for us to notice on the NASDAQ here. So this one, I'm going to leave it as is. I'll leave this one as it is. Let's see. Maybe at 3:30 we start pushing. If we can just get one more push up here, then we know. 29141. Right now, it's just struggling here in this area here. Okay. So let's be patient. Let's rather apply some patience there. Look at AUS 200. Finally, we are going up. Yesterday, we struggled. I thought we were going to reach the 8822 yesterday already. And you can see we struggled the entire day. The entire day, we struggled to go back up to that area. And this is a 15 and 5 minute structure. UK 100 also be going back to that area. So there's a lot of retracements happening today, guys. I mean, look at the Euro USD here. Same story. Oh, look at this. Oh, my word. Look at that. We fell short. Wow, look at this. We fell short here, guys. So this price sprung up. And from there, we went and we hit the second, the first area. Look at that. And then it rejected. Do you see that? So what we want from this impulse, we want this impulse to push past. All right. It did not. This does not mean that we are going down. It just means that this buy is done now. We can no longer focus on that. Let me take this off. We can't focus on that anymore because it's done now. So now I need to take all of this and I need to move it here. There. There. And there. All right. Yep. Spot on. Look at that. Spot on. So what I need now, I need price to do that. If we can break that area there, then we are back. We are back here. But we needed to do that. All right. We've already broken through the one up there. So we needed to break and go past that one, right? So even if it does this, it's fine. And then if we can do that, past that zone there, that's brilliant for us. So it doesn't mean that this is done. It just means that the buy that we initially thought might come here has now moved further down. That's important there. All right. GBP USD, something similar here, guys, struggling to go up. Let's see what happens. We got 15 minutes left. AUD USD. Look, we've actually come down. So this move that I anticipated could happen. Look here, it came off. So I can just take this and just move it back. Do you see that? But once again, this is a pullback. This is a pullback. It doesn't mean we're not buying. It just means it's a pullback that is taking longer than expected. That's all it is. It's the same thing, but it came later. So I anticipated here maybe, but look, it came later. So exactly the same thing. Look at this. Is the same area, same structure, sorry. But the only difference is it came later. Look at that. This does not mean that we're not going up. It just means that it did not happen there. It happened here. So we could go up, come down again, before we push to the upside. NZD USD, we've now gone above. Look, see that zone there? We've now gone above. We're into this area here. So we could come down again. It's absolutely possible, guys. We could be coming down first before we push back to the upside here, guys. So right now, corrections are there. We got about 10, 13 minutes left before we hit 1530, and then we're going to see what happens with the charts. Right now, the oil price has come down, giving us these corrections that we see here, basically. Because of the oil price, we're seeing corrections. All right, let's see what happens. Even the NAS, I'm pretty curious to see. Because if the moment we break past that area there, we go up. The moment we break past this zone, we go up. All right. The rest of the charts, we're still seeing how they're moving. USD Swiss franc. Let me start this one over because this one is moved. And let me just start this one over here. Yeah, there's a lot of divergence here, guys. There's a lot of divergence here as well. I'm just looking at which chart we can put together. Let's do the 10-minute. Let's do the 10-minute, guys. All right. All right, so there's the fifth. Let me put the 50 there. And we have the 100 here. So I'll wait for 0.81601. Right here. Look at that. Okay, let's see, guys. Let's see how this one pans out. 10 minutes left. 10 minutes left, Tanya. Chase, 10 minutes left, Tato. And the amount of pip distance between there and there, it's about 40. It's not bad. This is if the dollar does not strengthen right now. USD Swiss franc. All right, let's go. Let's move. Let's move. USD JPY. Let me leave this one for now, guys. That one's not looking. All right, the yen is like the yen wants to push down, guys. Look at this. It's like it wants to move down. But let's wait for it. It's okay. Let's wait. Let's wait. Let's wait. Let's wait. Yeah, we may be coming down with the US indices, guys. NZD JPY in here, still waiting for it to push to the downside. Euro JPY I've not gotten. Let me start this one over, because right now it's just moved and it's not at a place where one can say, listen, we're actually pushing down now. All right, here we go. That's it. It looks much better now. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. All right. Yes. Guys, this is all right, here we go. Below 186.04. We got 8 minutes left. 186.004. 8 minutes left. Are they already getting started? Chase. Yeah. You know what? We expected, man. Fridays people check out very quickly. Fridays people check out very quickly, my guy. All right, so Euro JPY, we got 8 minutes left. Let's go. Russell 2000. I'm not going to do this one. CAD JPY, look at this now. See that? Tato. Look at the CAD JPY. It's come back to that zone now. Look at that. It's come back. This one just flew up. I'm not even going to entertain that one right now. This one here has really pushed down nicely, guys. Look at this. This is systematic movement. Oh man, it's systematic all around, every single time. It's systematic. It even looks Chinese. It looks Chinese, guys. Look at the movement. Bruh. It looks Chinese, guys. In an interesting way. All right. You know, Chinese people, what I admire a lot is they do a lot of things so differently. Even the chart looks different. To example, if you do look at the Euro USD chart and look at the China, you can see it. It's like, it's interesting. It even shows up here. So that's an interesting one for me. All right. The Hang Seng, we've not seen anything here yet, guys. We're still waiting for it. Remember, the Asian stocks did pretty well yesterday. So it seems like this is the correction that's taking place. All right. And this one also, we've not really moved a lot, guys. We got 6 minutes left. CHF, if there's anyone in the CHF, yeah, I'm in here now. And it's currently looking good. We are now only in some profits here, guys. We've been waiting on this. We've been waiting on this for the past 3 days. Finally, we are in here. Look at that. Finally. That's how long we waited for it. Then we have AUD JPY. Nothing here. Let me redo this one. I'm going to redo this one. I want something more recent now. So from there to there is 28 points. But I'm not seeing any divergence here. Oh, there we go. Sorry, guys, wrong. All right. All right, here's the 50. Guys, we're just doing a bit of work here. It's just a bit of charting for next week. All right, so I'll be looking for some movement below 113.948. Oh, let's give Savage a round, man. Well done, Savage. There we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. Big ups, big ups, big ups, big ups. 3 minutes left. And then AUD, NZD, we are still at the same place. Nothing here, guys. Nothing here right now. I'm not going to touch it. I'm not touching BTC either. It's done. And then NZD, CHF. See that? Look at NZD, CHF. Remember we chatted about this? And we said price can go back to those highs. And lo and behold, look at that. It broke out. And we could definitely be going back to these highs here. If we go back to those highs, it's scary. Look at that. All right. Let's move. We've got 2 minutes left, guys. Well, under 2 minutes. Let's go to the NAS and to the gold. I want to see what's happening there. NAS and gold. Check NAS. Look at that. Look at NAS, guys. Remember we said it did create one, it created two. So 1, 2, and then there was nothing. There was no strength. 1, 2, and then no strength after that. Let me quickly put up the candle timer. One minute left. All right, 1 minute left, guys. Let's see. Let's see the US Open, what it does here. All right, so NAS and 100. NAS 100 and gold. Let's see, look at that. 40 seconds. 35 seconds. Look at that price action, 30 seconds. Look at that. 20 seconds. 18, 17, 16. 9, 8. Let's see if there's any open aggression. 3, 2, 1. Look, 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 look. Look, look, look. You can see. Coming down. Look. Interesting. Look how the low keeps coming. Let's see. Ooh, 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 ooh. Oh, look at look at that. See, coming down again. Dollar strengthening. So gold should be coming down then. All right, so we spot on, guys. We spot on. 1, 2, and it couldn't surpass. Look. Spot on. All right, let's see. All right, let's go. Okay, NZD USD should be coming down. But look at the correlation. Look at the GBP USD. This one here, nope. So the only one really affected here is the NAS, not the oil price, just the NAS. Let's just go to US 30. Look at this. That's a 1 minute, right? Nothing there. AUD NZD, nothing here. AUD JPY, it's all right. It's not massive. Nothing crazy here. Then BTC USD, look at this. Stronger dollar. All right, so guys, it's only the NAS here that's really given us a nice kind of move. But let's see if it goes, because remember we had 1, we had 2. If a third one comes up now, past, that's brilliant for us. Let's see. I highly doubt it, but you'll never know. There's so much to work through here. Look at all these areas. There's so much to work through. That's why you need something very strong here, guys. It's not... Yeah, I'd imagine that we're going to get a much better move. I imagined we're going to get a much better move. Nothing at this point, guys. All right, so it's pretty quiet today, guys, meaning the US Open. I definitely saw better movement in the week with the US Open. That we may get some movement at 6. So we may finish off a bit stronger at 6 o'clock today. But as far as the US Open is concerned, right now, there was a reaction, but not enough to send the price in a direction. Yeah. All right, guys. USD JPY not there. Let's see one more time. Let's just go. Yep, look at that. So that means if this one is coming down, the NAS should be coming down some more. Unless, hold on for me, let me just check here. Let me just double check and make sure what and how. All right, US equity indices muted on Friday, holding losses from last session as markets assessed the earnings and risks of higher interest rates. The S&P is flat, the NASDAQ inched down, and the Dow inched up. All right, oil and product prices eased but remain sharply higher on the week as those escalating strikes between Iran and US halted tanker flows from the Persian Gulf and Red Sea. So it's muted. Yes, there's some movement in terms of the candles here, but actual direction, you can see where it is at. So after that first push, second push, it never went anywhere, so we're still stuck. That's the story, is we're still stuck in this entire area here. We needed it to move away from that area, so we needed it to do that. But we're still in here. We're still in the vicinity. All right. All right, guys. You know, I think that's remember, we still have the 6 o'clock session. Hopefully between now and 6, we get some decent movement. So by the time we get to 6 o'clock, we may not necessarily move away here, but we could possibly move further down. If we move further down, that means next week we have a different view of the NASDAQ. Now we go to a 4 hour as an example, and we start looking for areas down here. So if by this evening at 6 we can push down completely, we're going to forget about that entire thing here. Then we start moving down now. All right, we start moving down, but it's going to depend on where we sit. Now, if the other way spins, let's say price does not move away, let's say price moves that way, then next week we could be going up to those zones, basically. I think that's a very important point for you guys to know, all right, as we do go along. I mean, look at the gold price. We haven't even moved away there yet. Look, it came up, but yeah. Yeah, exactly, Kulu. Bigger impulses coming, prices setting up, contracts are being put in place and so forth. So yes, I agree with you on that one over there. All right. So guys, I mean, look, to me, I'm not surprised. It is Friday. I'm not surprised. We saw crazy movement yesterday. We saw from Monday to yesterday. I said to you, we moved systematically. I mean, just looking at that CHF JPY, all the yen pairs, there's still so much cash there, but from hold on, let me just go there. So from a CHF JPY, I'm going to use this one as an example, right? We see the downside. It's taken us, today's Friday, Thursday, Wednesday, Tuesday, Monday. It's taken us a whole week just to get here. All right, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. From Monday, we ended off. Look at this. Look at all of that. Look at all of that. Do you guys see that? It took this entire 5 days just to get here. That does not mean we're not going down. It just means next week becomes the catalyst. That's it. That's all it is. We don't think too much of it. All right. We just get up Sunday evening, check your charts one more time. Make sure that you're all right. Get your levels. The moment we hit midnight, the game begins again. All right. So let's meet back again, guys. 6 o'clock. Definitely slow down. 3:30 was the last floodgate, at least for this week. Let's see what happens at 6 o'clock. Perhaps between now and 6, we're going to get something phenomenal here. Normally, we run about 50 minutes or so. But, you know, guys, we go by what is happening in the market. If there's nothing really happening, this is definitely sufficient. All right, so let me take one more loop around. Let's go firstly to the oil price. Same place. Gold still at the same place. NAS, you can see we're still at that zone over there. UK 100 back to the 10,000 there. Silver still at the same place. Look at that. Same place. Euro USD, same place. GBP USD, same place. AUD USD, edged down a little bit, but we're still in the same area. NZD USD, same place. All right. Definitely. USD JPY, same resistance. Nothing crazy there. US 30, we haven't really moved. Look at that. Just up, just like the NAS. GBP yen, nothing there. Still the same. JPN, this one's moved down now, but I'm going to wait for a daily close there instead, okay? A daily close beneath 65,000. S&P 500, same place. CAD, same area. We did come down, I showed you earlier on. Chinese 50, same place there. Look at that. Hang Seng, same. Yeah, it's guys, same place here, man. Look at that, same place. There's no big change. All right. So I'll see you. So guys, 6 o'clock again, and then we'll take it from there. All right. Gold. You said I should check gold again. Yeah. Yeah, Savage. Same man. Same place. Okay, so guys, let me maybe just mention this. When I say it's at the same area, please do not look at one candle. Look at the zone. Okay? Look at the zone. It's at the same area. There is no change there. It needs to move away from that area. Away, not in the same. Please don't look at candles. We don't look at candles, guys, all right? Candles is just a print of 5 minutes, a print of 3 minutes, 10 minutes, 1 minute. In trading, please, guys, remember it's the zone that you focus. Price moves back and forth in and out of zones. The candles is the means to do that. So if a candle moves away from a zone, that is worth looking at, not a candle, not a long candle. All right, I can get, look, you see, this is a perfect example. Look at that long candle. It's not moving. It's just staying within that impulse. It means nothing. We need it to move away from that, like that. This is nothing, okay? Savage? All right, guys. If you're not here at 6, guys, enjoy the weekend. Enjoy the weekend. Enjoy the weekend. And obviously next week we're back again. We are back at 6 as well this evening. All right. Ashley Reeve here, guys. Checking out. Ciao, ciao.